Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. Earn 5 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. Plus, apply to find out your welcome offer, which could be as high as 300,000 membership rewards points. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Welcome offers vary, and you may not be eligible for an offer. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
English with Us podcast.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing amazing today. Welcome back to English with Us podcast. My name is David.
Hello, David. And hello, everyone. I am very excited about today's topic because talking about your job is such a big part of everyday English. People ask about jobs all the time. They ask at work, at school, at parties, and when meeting someone new. I think many learners know the name of their job, but they do not always know how to describe it in simple English. So this topic is very useful, very practical, and very real.
That is perfect, Emma, because today we will learn simple English for describing your job. We will talk about job titles, daily tasks, workplaces, schedules, feelings about work, and useful phrases people can use in real life.
David, quick question. What does describe your job mean?
Describe your job means explain what your job is and what you do at work. Explain means make something clear.
So it is not only saying I am a teacher or I am a cashier. It is also saying what happens in that job.
Yes, exactly. You can talk about your title, your tasks, your schedule, your workplace, and how you feel about your work. A task is a piece of work you need to do. A workplace is the place where you work.
That already sounds very useful.
Yes, many people can say their job title, but they want more words to explain their real work clearly. Clear means easy to understand.
Quick check, David. Describe your job means explain what your job is and what you do at work, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what is a job title?
A job title is the name of your job. For example, teacher, nurse, cook, driver, cashier, manager, server, receptionist, and engineer are job titles.
That is very simple and important.
Yes, a useful sentence is, I am a teacher, or I work as a cashier. Work as means do that job.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, my job title is office assistant.
That is a strong sentence too.
Yes. Another one is, I work in customer service. Customer service means helping customers in a business.
That is a very common one.
Yes, definitely.
David, what are some simple ways to answer the question, what do you do?
A simple answer is, I am a doctor, or I work in a restaurant, or I work at a school.
Those are great basic answers.
Yes. Another useful answer is, I work with children, or I work with numbers.
That sounds very practical.
Yes. Another one is, I help customers every day.
That is a really useful description sentence.
Yes. It is simple, but it gives real information.
Quick check, David. A job title is the name of your job, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what kinds of things can people say about their daily tasks?
They can talk about what they do every day at work. For example, I answer emails, I talk to customers, I make food, I clean rooms, I drive people, I teach students, I write reports, I sell products.
Those are such useful work verbs.
Yes. Answer means reply. Teach means help people learn. A report is a paper or file with information. Products are things a business sells.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, I check orders and help customers. Check means look at something carefully. Orders are requests for food, products, or services. Services means help or work given to people.
That sounds like a real job sentence.
Yes. Another one is, I organize files and answer phone calls. Organize means arrange in a clear and tidy way.
When you think like an athlete, setbacks don't stop you. But mindset alone doesn't get you moving again. That's where Icy Hot steps in. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. So when the rest of the world settles because of a setback, Icy Hot accelerates your comeback with fast-acting, powerful pain relief. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Very useful too.
Yes. Another one is, I meet with clients. Clients are people who pay for professional services. Professional means connected to trained work.
Quick check, David. Organize means arrange in a clear and tidy way, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common workplaces people can talk about?
People can say they work in an office, in a store, in a hospital, in a school, in a restaurant, in a hotel, in a factory, at home, or outside. A factory is a place where products are made.
That is very important too. The place changes the whole feeling of the job.
Yes, a useful sentence is, I work in an office. Another one is, I work at a hospital.
Very simple and clear.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I work from home. Work from home means you do your job in your home, usually on a computer or phone.
That is very common now.
Yes. Another one is, I work outdoors. Outdoors means outside, not inside a building.
That is great for jobs like farming or construction.
Yes, exactly. Another useful one is, I work in a busy restaurant. Busy means having a lot to do.
Quick check, David. A factory is a place where products are made, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about talking about your work schedule?
That is very useful too. A schedule is the times when you work. A person can say, I work full-time. Full-time means you work the normal full number of hours for a job. Another person can say, I work part-time. Part-time means fewer hours.
That is very important language.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, I work Monday to Friday, or I work on weekends. Weekends means Saturday and Sunday.
Those are very common schedule sentences.
Yes. Another one is, I work in the morning, or I work the night shift. A shift is a period of work time.
That is a very useful word.
Yes. Another sentence is, my schedule changes every week. Changes means becomes different.
That feels very real for many jobs.
Yes. Another one is, I usually start work at 9. Usually means most of the time.
Quick check, David. A shift is a period of work time, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone wants to talk about what they like about their job?
That is a great idea. A person can say, I like my job because I help people. Or, I like my job because every day is different. Different means not the same.
Those are strong, simple answers.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, I enjoy working with people. Enjoy means like doing something and feel good doing it.
That is a very natural one.
Yes. Another one is, I like learning new things at work.
That sounds positive.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I like my coworkers. Coworkers are the people you work with.
That is such a common real-life sentence.
Yes, definitely. Another one is, I like that my job is active. Active means full of movement.
Quick check, David. Coworkers are the people you work with, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone wants to talk about what is difficult about their job?
That is useful too. A person can say, my job is sometimes stressful. Stressful means full of stress or pressure.
That is a very real sentence.
Yes. Another one is, I have to stand for many hours. Stand means stay on your feet, not sit.
That is common in restaurant and store jobs.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, my work can be tiring. Tiring means it makes you feel tired.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, sometimes I deal with difficult customers. Deal with means handle or manage something.
That is a strong phrase.
Yes. Another useful one is, my schedule changes a lot, and that can be hard.
That sounds very natural too.
Yes, it is okay to say something is hard, but in a simple, calm way. Calm means relaxed and not too emotional.
Quick check, David. Deal with means handle or manage something, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what kind of work skills can people talk about?
People can talk about skills like communication, teamwork, organization, problem solving, computer skills, and customer service. Communication means sharing information with other people. Teamwork means working well with other people. Problem solving means finding answers to problems.
Those are big work words.
Yes, a useful sentence is, I have good communication skills. Another one is, I work well in a team.
Very useful.
Yes. Another one is, I am organized and careful. Careful means you think about mistakes and try to do things well.
That sounds strong.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I am good at helping customers.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, I learn quickly. Quickly means fast.
Quick check, David. Problem solving means finding answers to problems, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone is a student or does not have a full job yet? Can they still describe their work?
Yes, definitely. They can talk about part-time work, internships, volunteering, or school responsibilities. An internship is a short work experience to learn. Volunteering means doing helpful work without pay. Responsibilities are the things you need to do.
That is really helpful.
Yes. A person can say, I am a student, but I also work part-time in a cafe.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
That is a great sentence.
Yes. Another one is, I do volunteer work on weekends.
Very useful.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I help at my family business. A business is a company or shop.
That sounds very real too.
Yes. Another one is, I do not have much experience yet, but I am learning. Experience means knowledge or skill from doing something before.
Quick check, David. Volunteering means doing helpful work without pay, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, What are some common questions people ask about jobs?
People often ask, what do you do? Where do you work? What is your job like? What do you do every day? Do you like your job? What time do you start work?
Those are very common.
Yes. Another useful one is your job busy?
That is a very real small talk question.
Yes. Another one is, do you work with people or with computers?
That is a good simple question too.
Yes. Another helpful question is, what is the best part of your job?
That is nice and positive.
Yes. Another one is, what is the hardest part of your job? Hardest means most difficult.
Quick check, David. Experience means knowledge or skill from doing something before, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some simple answers to those job questions?
A person can say, I work in a hotel, or I help guests and answer phone calls. A guest is a person staying at a hotel or visiting a place.
That is a great, clear answer.
Yes. Another one is, I work in a store and I help customers find products.
Very practical.
Yes. Another answer is, I like my job because I work with nice people.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, my job is busy, but I learn a lot.
That is a very strong answer.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, the hardest part is the long hours. Long hours means many hours of work.
David, can we do a simple practice conversation about describing your job?
Yes, let's do one.
Okay.
What do you do?
I work in customer service.
What do you do every day?
I answer emails, talk to customers, and solve problems.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I do. I like helping people.
That is a very natural conversation about work.
Yes, it sounds very real.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Where do you work?
I work in a restaurant.
What is your job like?
It is busy, but I enjoy it.
What do you do there?
I help customers, take orders, and work with my team.
Excellent. Very simple and very useful.
David, what are the most important things to remember from today?
First, start with your job title or workplace. Second, explain your daily tasks with simple verbs. Third, talk about your schedule, your skills, and how you feel about your job.
That is such a clear plan.
Yes, describing your job does not need to be complicated. You only need some useful work words, clear verbs, and a few honest sentences. Honest means true and real.
That is really helpful.
Yes. If your English is simple but clear, people will understand you much better.
David, let's do a quick review quiz before the big summary.
Good idea. What is a job title?
A job title is the name of your job.
Yes. What does organize mean?
Organize means arrange in a clear and tidy way.
Correct. What is a shift?
A shift is a period of work time.
Perfect. What does volunteering mean?
Volunteering means doing helpful work without pay.
Excellent. That was a very, very long and detailed conversation about how to describe your job. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson.
Today we talked about simple and useful English for describing your job. We learned that you can talk about your job title, your workplace, your daily tasks, your work schedule, your skills, and your feelings about your job.
We also learned useful work words like task, workplace, schedule, shift, coworker, communication, teamwork, customer service, experience, volunteering, and responsibilities. These are very common and helpful words for real conversations about work.
We practiced strong, simple sentences too, like I work as a cashier, I answer emails and help customers. I work part-time. I like my job because I help people. My job is sometimes stressful, and I have good communication skills. These are natural and useful real-life sentences.
We also talked about how students, part-time workers, and people with less experience can still describe their work clearly and honestly with simple English.
The big idea is describing your job does not need to be difficult. You only need some basic job words, useful verbs, and a few clear personal sentences. That is enough for many real conversations.
Your final homework for this lesson: comment 1 to 2 sentences about your job or the kind of job you want. Here are 2 simple example answers.
Example 1. I work in a store, and I help customers every day. Example 2. I want a job where I can work with people and learn new skills.
Thank you everyone for watching, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And we can't wait to read all your comments. Keep practicing and see you later in the next video.